Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. This quote's by Peter Ustinov. The point of living is to believe the best is yet to come. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 5, NASDAQ up 18, S&P's up 3.5. Gold contract flat at $1,317 an ounce. Silver down 11 cents at $20.99 an ounce. Platinum up 10 bucks at $1,478 an ounce. Copper down at half a penny at $3.16 a pound. Light sweet crude flat at 105.73 a barrel. Bonds. You have the 10-year trade now at 125.03, flat. 30-year was down 9 ticks at 136.28. King dollar down 214 ticks at 80.06. The euro up 38 at 136.49, and the yen down 29, trading at 101.44. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so cash S&P, we're at the highs. They closed at the highs. You have a rebalancing in the Russell, which is putting some juice in the market, no doubt. So we are at a 1961.47. You did 1 billion shares versus 591 million. If we go over and we take a look at the SPY, what you're going to see with the SPY is that SPY out here did, let's see, so we did 61 million shares. The SPY is still at a price point of 195.88. The high out there is 196.60. We did, it's still light volume. It's 61 million. It's pretty interesting. 61 million is going into 96 million. NASDAQ Composite. Composite gets over its high, I believe. Well, it's right at its high. So Composite out here right now is at 43.97. The spike high was 43.99. So you're 2 points under it. You are pushing into it with volume. We did 2.5 billion versus the 1.9 billion up there. So those 2 points are going to get hit, meaning that test is going to come in. NDX 100. NDX 100 is over the high, the spike high last Tuesday, 93.57. We did 31 million shares. We did 21 million today. Bottom line, you're over the high. That means it can go higher. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Price spread in gold out here today, folks, goes like this. We had a high out there of 13.23. Low is 13.13. Contracts, let's get the contract value up. They couldn't hit it, that's for sure. We need more volume. Contract volume out here today was 94,000 contracts. If we go take a look at the, we take a look at the silver contract, SIN4, what we had with silver out here. Silver got to a price point of 21.20, closed at 21 even. Volume, yeah, silver's going to need volume also. Yeah, for sure. Maybe that roll's happening in silver right now. 1 second. Let me just see something here. SIN. Interesting. You know what's happening here? This is interesting. I can't get it just yet. No, it's the SIU. SIU4. Yeah, the roll's happening in silver right now. So let me get this up here for a second. So what we have is, oh, this is nice. This is real nice, actually. Okay, so silver's still pushing with volume. We pushed in here at a high of 21.25 with 48,000 contracts. That's a good number, folks. So silver still pushing highs with volume, wants to go higher. Bonds. Let's go to the bond market. What we have with the bond market is this. 10-year out here today, we got to a price point. It's interesting. 125.09. You closed out at 125.02. It's in the higher range. This little baby is building cause to get up to the 126 area. 30-year bond Well, here, let's go back to the yields first. We're pushing it to 2.5 again. So 2.532 is on the 10-year right now. 30-year, we go over to the 30-year. We take a look at this 30-year. 30-year got to a price point out here today. Got to a price point of 137.12, and that also is looking to get up into its 138.10 area. That's the swing high that was generated out here on the 29th of May. King Dollar. What do we have? A King Dollar. So King Dollar, she pulls back today. She's been pulling back actually for a few weeks. So she's pulling back into the sign of strength off the bottom that was generated on May 8th and 9th. We pulled back today, dramatically lighter volume, 16,000 contracts. We are at a price point right now of 80.06, and the top of the range, not so weird, is 80.08. Yeah, that's what that little baby has done, is doing. 877-927-6648. You had Boeing up 52 cents. DuPont was down 226. DuPont got some heat. They came out with their numbers last night. That broke to a low, big volume. That was on the downside. Nike came out with numbers, good numbers. Now, what was intriguing about Nike couldn't hold its high. The high on Nike is about 80.07. What Nike did today opened up at 79. We had closed at 76.86 last week. Just couldn't handle it. Closed at 77.68. That's a big trip on Nike. So let me bring this back. I'm going to bring this back on a... That's going to be a failure. This is going to be wild watching this shake out. So on a weekly basis, watch what we just did. On a weekly basis, when we bring back Nike off the high, the highs that were generated there is 80.26. That first high was generated December. Second high was generated in March. First high was 80.26. Second was 80.09. We came off that high with, let's see, first time we came off the high with 20 million. Second time we came off the high with 33 million. We went up and tried to test that today with 26. Not going to have it. Nike's going to go back to the bottom of this 69.85. Now, what's so intriguing about that, folks, is that Nike came out. It was good numbers. They beat the bottom line. They beat the top line. Their margins went up, so they still sold it off. That's pretty wild, no doubt. Big Blue. Let's go over to Big Blue. Big Blue basically is still having a tough time. Big Blue couldn't handle it out here today either. You know, you had the low out here of a high of 199. She's trading out here right now of 181. The Russell 2000. So let's go over to the Russell. That's the rebalance inside the Russell today. It's a big, big number, folks. If we take a look at the IWM, what we have with the IWM is this. The high on Tuesday was 118.91. You had 41 million shares. She was trying to get into that today with 36 million. What the benchmark is on the IWM is the 118.12. Volume characteristic is 86 million. You did 36 today. That's on the daily. You want to see the weekly? We check out the weekly. This is what you have on the weekly. You're going into 299 million, and you did 162. Not even close. So you can see the consolidations are still there. The testing procedure is still there. Absolutely no juice. In fact, if you're candlestick charting, council charting, if you like that, this is a doji. It's actually a hanging man on a weekly basis. So let's go look at the rest of these, actually. I want to look at the SPY and see what we have up here on a weekly basis also. So if we take this, put that on a weekly, that's interesting. So you got a doji there. And if we put this on the 3 Qs, we put this on a 1-year weekly. Yeah, the 3 Qs are not cooperating. The 3 Qs got over the highs. It says that, guess what? The highs of out here today will get tested. 877-927-6648. Don't forget, folks, at TFNN, we do 9 hours of live programming every trading day. You can get all of that programming right on your cell phone. TFNN.mobi. If you want to get Tiger TV, do TFNN.com. On the right-hand side, you see a little banner box with devices. Hit the devices. Our servers know exactly what you're on. You get the TV and the audio. Stay right there. Come right back.